This is Sailing's weekly highlights show, The World on Water, April 18, 2025. Videos released in the past 7 days, weekly since 2010. We start our highlights reel in England as the Royal Ocean Racing Club launches their Cowes Offshore Racing Series.
The RORC Cowes Offshore Racing Series is a series of 7 races starting in Cowes, and they're all shorter offshores, so it's all the races that start in Cowes, excluding the longer, more challenging Rolex Fastnet race. So the RORC decided to create this series because it wanted something that was accessible to everyone. It's designed for your Corinthian sailor primarily, but like all the races, it's open to anyone with an IRC certificate, whether your boat is 100 foot long or 25 foot long. It's accessible for everyone and something that everyone can aspire to and hope to win. The other nice thing about it is we've got our Cowes Clubhouse. It's the perfect setting. For all the races, we'll have a crew supper here in Cowes where you can compare notes with your competition and work out where you're going to route and things. And after those races which finish in Cowes, it's a great place to meet people and socialise. Rob and I will be competing in all the races on Bellino, and we look forward to seeing you on what's going to be a fantastic series in a fantastic year for the Royal Ocean Racing Club.
This year's 45th Street Maarten Heineken Regatta brought together 100-plus boats from 28 countries, featuring thrilling races across classes, from ocean racing machines to bare boats, cruising catamarans, and performance trimarans.
Whenever we go out for the first day of racing and everybody's there and you can see the excitement, I have this thing that says, wow, it happened again. When you see the power that the event brings. It's amazing how excited people get. I mean, I get excited, but I see the excitement and that feeds to the islanders as well.
All the racing courses are quite interesting, but the round the island race is probably one of the most challenging ones. I think it's my 6th or 7th time doing the Heineken Regatta. It has become more and more important regatta in the Caribbean racing circuit.
We all came from Germany. We are a very young crew. I think the oldest is 27, 28. We are looking forward to having fun on the water as well as on shore.
The racing is only part of it, really. The after party, and you've got everything going on behind us as well. It is awesome. Good music, really good beer.
So many boats and there's so many different people and cultures. You guys right behind us here that have something completely different that I've never seen before.
Every year is a different experience depending on what you're on and what you're racing, but also just what's out there whenever you head past the bridge.
Today in Grand Cass, and it is absolutely spectacular for the start. We have amazing breeze out here, and the boats are coming as close to shore as they've ever been before.
And you can see he tactically made some wonderful, powerful moves for him to be that far ahead of the other boats.
on the beach, and we can hear the speaker from the boat, so it was really crazy to have a lot of people around there.
We're all here to have a good time. We're all here to have serious fun.
We want to have serious fun.
Serious fun is that we're serious about our racing, but it's all good fun whether we win or lose, and after we all party together and have a good time.
All really excited. We made the 3 o'clock to bridge so we could come to the party.
We had a lot of training also during the races, but today was a really good day. So definitely do your first regatta if you can hop on a boat, or make sure you can join a crew. It's so much fun, you'll learn so much, and we'll make a lot of friends here together.
Looking forward to tonight's party. It's going to be a big blowout. You know, our last day here, for like a kid the day after Christmas, you know. Can't wait for the next one, and definitely looking forward to it.
Who's having a good time at the 45th St. Maarten Heineken Regatta? Big round of applause. Series Storm Bridge Show, first place. Congratulations, guys.
And it's all about the legend and the legendary works of Bob Marley and the Wailers that we carry on.
And we're so excited to give you guys the love you're giving us back through the music. And we're gonna keep this music going forever and ever for many generations to come.
How are we feeling today, Martin?
Holcim PRB announced their crew for the upcoming The Ocean Race Europe. It's star-studded. The northerly offshore wind produced a minefield of a racecourse for the 2025 Fin Europeans in Naples, with big holes, big shifts, gusts, lines, and patches all over the Gulf of Naples that left many sailors pointing all directions while trying to head in one direction. While the wind was slightly more stable in the first race, in the second it ranged from 5 to 12 knots. However, many of the same names featured at the top mark in better condition than others.
Before the start of the first race, I really didn't know what to expect and how it's going to go. Also, now the racing is a bit different compared to what we were used to, and I'm just really happy how it went. I could not expect a better first day. I was quite happy with my results today. I won the first race. Second race, I was second on the top mark behind Dennis Karpak. And I got a yellow flag on the downwind, and second upwind was completely crazy. I was just trying to survive, so I managed to finish 6th. And I think it's really great start of the regatta.
Hello guys, yeah, that's a good comeback for me. So 2 races sailed, one was like so, you know, I finished top 10, I guess, 7th or 6th, and I won the second race. So I'm really happy with that. Today, yeah, it was quite tough, you know, some kind of casino racing, because at the same time we had 5 knots of wind in the one part of racing area, and we had full hiking, like 15 knots. And that was a part of the racing area, so it was like plus quite big shifts, I think up to 40 degrees. So imagine that, super holes and not stable. But we need, you know, to manage and adjust ourselves to what we have.
Meet Robert Scheidt, a sailing hero who left an indelible mark on the sailing community. With an impressive 5 Olympic medals to his name, Scheidt is undoubtedly one of the brightest stars in the sailing league.
What do fans say when they recognize you on the street? Usually they are very nice. Usually they just congratulate me for what I've done. They say that I am a good Brazilian. They are proud of what I have done. Who was your sailing hero when you were a kid? I had a few, but Paul Elfstrom was the one, you know, with 4 gold medals, and also in Brazil. When I was young, I remember the Los Angeles Games when Torben got a silver medal. So Torben Grael was one of the guys who was inspired. Who is the best young sailor? I must say Marco Gradoni at the moment, 3 times Optimist World Champion, an Italian, and now he's moved to the mix for 70, and I think he has a great, promising future. How long have you been sailing? Describe how you have started. I have been sailing basically all my life since I was 5 years old. I started sailing with my dad on a cabin boat in the lake of São Paulo, in Guarapiranga Lake. And he was the one who brought me to the club and taught me how to sail in the first few times. And from then on, I moved to the Optimist when I was 9. What is the best and the worst thing of being a sailor? Well, I think the best thing is that it's never boring. Every day you have a different condition, you're sailing in a different spot against different opponents. There are so many different boats that you can sail, so it's never boring and you're in touch with the nature. So that's very positive. The worst thing, it's hard to tell anything bad about sailing, but if you're sailing in a very cold place and your wetsuit is wet from the previous day or the morning, then you have a few bad moments when you put in that wetsuit on. How does it feel to get gold medal at the Olympics? Well, it's like climbing the top of a big mountain. It's the goal of every athlete. You know, the ultimate goal for every athlete is a gold medal at the Olympic Games. But getting a medal for sure is a great feeling. You feel great, you feel on top of the world. But I think the process of getting the gold medal and the improvement and what you have to go through is what enriches you more than the gold medal itself. Is it stressful to be the captain of the SSL Team Brazil? Yeah, kind of, because we're sailing with a group of very good sailors. I mean, a lot of champions in the boats. You feel kind of the responsibility to be, you know, to raise your bar and to sail the best every time you jump on that boat and sail with those guys. So it puts a little bit of pressure. The more you sail with the team and the more time you spend feeling that stress, the more used to it. And the more you can react in a right way and sometimes calm the whole boat down, which is very important. Ronaldo, Pelé, Ronaldinho, who is the best all-time Brazilian football player? Pelé. For me, there's no comparison. He's the athlete of the century. I think if you talk about world titles, if you talk about number of goals, and if you talk about the time that he spent at the top, Pelé is by far the best in the world. Open the box in the corner. Which one you choose and explain why. Choose the gold medal in Rio because, well, that's the Olympics that we had at home. And that's the medal that I don't have, and then I wish I had. So, yeah, it would have been great to have a medal like this. But at the end of the day, I'm proud of what I've done.
Italy's Federico Colonnino made the best of the third day at the 2025 Open Fin Europeans in Naples, Italy, with a first and a second in a gradually veering breeze through the day. Championship leader Valérien Lebrun from France responded with a third and a first to maintain a narrow lead with just 2 days to go. Italy's Arkady Kistanov is back up to second with Estonia's Denis Karpak in third.
Much better than the other days, finally. Probably I was just a bit rusty. I was not sailing fin since a couple of years, so now I'm warming up and I'm understanding and remembering how it's done. So yeah, feeling better, much better. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be same wind, same conditions of today. So yeah, I can wait for tomorrow. Well, today was much better than the first day, for sure. But yeah, it was really shifty, especially on the upwind mark, which was very close to the shore, and yeah, everything to play closer to the upwind mark. So yeah, but I'm happy on how I managed the regatta, and hopefully I will do the same tomorrow.
We had another perfect day here in Naples with 2 races with the wind building from 10 to sometimes 15 knots. 2 races with free pumping. It was shifting a bit, and some boats were always trying to look for the shore, so it was pretty interesting racing. Still 4 races to go. maybe less wind for the next 2 days, so we'll see. But until now, I must say the race committee did a really great job with nice races, and I think that's what we are all looking for in the fin class. I mean, doing those big starts. The starting line is huge because we are all racing in a single fleet, and every race is more than 1 hour 10 minutes, so it's very good racing.
It's always close in the 18-footers, and protests are hotly contested. Here is one of the latest, highly charged, and it all worked out in the end.
Hey! Hey! Help! The passion turns on and off quite quickly. Idiots! Black night, we went around the top mark, probably 5 seconds in front of them. Wet, rainy day. The kite just stuck to the jib when we were trying to pull it around. Quick, pull it! I looked back. Heinrich's pointing right at us, and next thing I know, these kites running across the top of my head. Not blowing at the moment. Hey! Hey! Help! We got hit, and we called protest. Protest! 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 That's all you gotta say. Protest! We'll get him in the room.
When you see a chance, you have to take it.
Keegs loves going to the room. He makes a habit out of it. And he was pissed at that stage too because of the tangle in the spinnaker.
You got to make a pressing point to the other boat that there was an issue, or otherwise they won't do anything. As you saw, Black Knight didn't do a penalty turn or anything. We did beat them to the finish, so we sorted this one. We couldn't be stuffed putting in a protest. That's everybody else's problem behind us.
Valérien Lebrun from France has won the 2025 Open Fin European Championship in Naples, Italy, after 2 final races on Saturday, in a drama-packed day that nearly cost him his first major fin title. Italy's Federico Colonnino pushed him all the way and took second just 5 points behind, while also winning the U29 championship. Third place finally went to Estonia's Dennis Karpak in his first regatta back in the class after 4 years away. Lebrun also retains the European Masters title.
My best friend, who used to be our coach a few years ago, he told me, if it's too easy, you will not be happy. So I'm very happy because it was not easy. I mean, today I had to fight against the Italian, who sailed incredibly well both races, and he pushed me. It was really difficult for me because the last race was very tricky. The wind died. And the right side, who used to be the best side for the previous races, didn't work this time. So I rounded very far, and I managed to catch enough boat to finish. I needed to finish top 14, and but I did not even know if I had made it at the end. So now you just learned me that it was okay, and so I can tell my best friend. Yeah, I'm happy because it was not easy at all. The showmanship was exactly what we expect from the fin class. We did 10 races in very good wind condition, nice weather, single fleet, 110 sailors, including I think very good young sailor who came back in the class. So I was very happy about that.